We are continuing to follow live breaking news. This is in West Richland, where almost 30 different fire units are on the scene of a wildfire that broke out around 8 p.m.
That's right. This is called the North Lake Fire. For those of you just joining us, this is happening at North Lake Drive and Clark Court in West Richland, but we are hearing that people across the Tri-Cities, including out in Pasco, are smelling the smoke from this because it is just so huge and has been growing since we have been on the air. We know that this is in a residential area, and at the last time we took this live shot, we had just confirmed that homes are being threatened right now by this fire.
We've got Monique Ledesma and Aaron Wenzel. They are live streaming right now on the Apple Valley News Now Facebook page. We do know that homes are being impacted.
That's right. So again, the winds are not going to die down for a few more hours tonight. That's going to impact the firefighters' ability to get control of the fire. So once again, as we tell everyone, avoid the area. If you're in the area, be aware of your surroundings right now. If you live in West Richland, make sure you check and see, if you can see the smoke or if it's anywhere near your home. Be prepared for get ready and go tonight.
And we were earlier looking at a live picture at Richland, and I mean, the air is not great.
Right. The smoke has definitely filled our air around here. So that's what's going on. If anyone's just tuning in tonight, big fire, West Richland. That's the smoke you're seeing and smelling in our area.
Earlier when we took this camera, maybe I'd say, 40 minutes ago, I saw a guy out, maybe a homeowner or a landowner with a hose. Just, people are very, very concerned.
That's right, and that's where that defensible space comes in, keeping your area cleared around your home, having hoses available. But again, hopefully our firefighters will be able to get a handle on this tonight. Unfortunately, guys out there fighting the fire, the winds are not going to cooperate for a little while.
And let's go now to a shot of where exactly this is, that map that you created, Stacey.
That's right. If we take our links one, our weather. So if you take a look at your map, you can see Keene Road there, and at the very bottom of the screen, Kennedy. And then I'm going to go ahead and zoom in to where the fire is actually. So see Clark and North Lake Drive there on your screen. That is where the fire is at this point. So you see there's a lot of homes, there's some lakes and a lot of nice homes. I knew a friend that lived on that lake in that area. So yeah, that is a very heavily populated area with lots of space in between. So there's lots of vegetation that could burn in that area.
Well, I do know that if you do not need to be out in this area, please stay away so fire crews can work. As we have been live on the air with you, we have seen multiple emergency vehicles coming in on the scene. So, definitely if you are just even on the outskirts of this area, make sure you're on the lookout for emergency vehicles that may be headed to and from this area, and, give them some space. Our crews are staying back. Maybe we should go back out live to another picture because this has just been such a huge fire, and we want to show you what's going on here. But we've been hanging back a little bit. We don't want to be too close. We want to let the fire crews have room to do their job and get this done. But again, as we mentioned, it is threatening homes. When you were talking about that man that was out there with seemingly like with a hose, I mean, since then, more crews have arrived. Yeah. So more help has arrived. So hopefully we can get this under control very soon. First call came in, as you mentioned, Austin, right around 8 o'clock, and it is now 9:25. So this is something we have been monitoring for quite some time now.
And it's interesting. I go out on a lot of these scenes, and depending on the situation, you can tell the urgency in firefighters, right? And just a moment ago, as I was looking at this shot, I just saw one firefighter running around the truck. That's when you know it's serious.
This is absolutely serious because it's not just, protecting these homes, obviously, but we want to do that. But honestly, I mean, this is a very huge fire. We want to make sure everybody is safe. We have no word on, oh, the camera's a little bit shaky. Sorry, we are live here on the air. We have no word that anybody has been injured in this fire, but that is definitely something that we want to pay attention to, especially when you have a fire of this size that is growing as fast as it is. Does not give people a lot of time to react. So we want to make sure that everybody is very well aware of this situation, staying away from here. Don't go toward this area if you don't have to, and let fire crews do their job.
There you go. And again, winds are
I
not
was just gonna ask you
cooperating
that,
factor, and so unfortunately, that is what we've been warning you about day after day. So
Okay, we are going to sign off from television. We're going to be joining regular scheduled programming here, but we will be live streaming on Facebook. We will be on AppleValleyNewsNow.com, so make sure you stay with us. And then we're going to be back with an update on TV at 11 p.m.
All right, so we will definitely keep you posted as we monitor this live breaking news situation out in West Richland. But for now, have a good night, everyone.
good night.